And good morning everyone. Sana last night medyo matagal ako natulog kasi hinantay ko pa yung seminar ni what do you call this? Olivier pala yun, hindi Olivier, 'di ba? French, 'di ba? So, I was there. I watched the seminar. This guy is focusing on forex, but we'll talk about that. A little summary of the seminar last night. Yung newsletter ko, natanggap nyo ba? Kagabi ko na-send. I hope you were able to accept it, receive it. I have a newsletter for those who are not yet registered. Please register. Andyan po sa video description yung registration link. I also pinned it on my posts sa Billionaires Club. Ayan po. So, hopefully, you will register. It's for free. So, huwag niyo po sasayangin. Whatever news I read, whatever updates I see, if it's significant, I'll post it there para hindi nyo na kailangan maghanap. Yan. So, tignan nyo po. Ano pa ba? Yun muna. And then we have a few picks for today. Market is looking well. International market, medyo shaky, but after very strong, what they call this, rally last week, we were expecting some pullbacks, and there it is, nagpo-pullback na. It was part of my newsletter yesterday, and yeah, somehow we were right na the market is gonna be slow yesterday. So, ayan po. So far so good na simulan na natin parang ma-predict yung international market with the news, but still a long way to go with the learning. And again, I'm gonna be sharing with you all my learnings whenever I see significant ones, whenever I can. Right? So, register po sa newsletter. PSEI closed at magkano na ba PSEI? Right, sorry. PSEI is at sana tayo. PSEI is at 8031, still above 8,000, so that's okay. Medyo mas lesser ang resistance niya ngayon, which is kind of a shaky signal, but somehow so far so good. Maganda pa rin yung galaw niya overall. Let me just fix this really quick. Ayan. So, I'm gonna go to your comments. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to my daughter, Laika. Joe Legales, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Ranulfo Ferres, as my buntag coach, Laika. Good morning, Jing. Martinez Armonde Rodriguez, good morning. Uku788, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Mag-add funds ba kayo sa eToro? Anytime this month, I'm gonna be adding funds, but don't worry, mamaya na ako mag-add funds pag nag-flatten ako. For those na nag $200 lang, if I increase my position, baka mahirapan na po yung $200 na yung pumasok sa ibang positions. That's why I've been recommending $500 to $1,000 para lahat ng positions ko mapasukan ninyo. Kasi pag maliit lang yung funds ninyo, if I just open a little portion of my investment, a little portion of my port tas napakaliit na sa inyo, hindi papasok sa minimum ng eToro, hindi po niya makakopya. So if you want na all my trades will be copied, as much as possible, mas malaki. Depende rin kasi yan sa kinokopyahan ninyo right? Dumeng Bukid, maswerteng umaga, Sir Lloyd, Jed, KSA, yan, from KSA. Yeah, I was just with my, what do you call this, cousin, who is from KSA din. Right, so we were talking about some friends of theirs na kasi parehas kami na apelyido ng pinsan ko. So they were asking if we were related, and we were we were talking about it, and most probably pagpunta namin ng Dubai next year, baka dumaan rin kami ng KSA. So hopefully, ang laki lang kasi ng KSA. So hopefully magkaabot po tayo. Makian, good morning, Coach. Happy Tambay. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. ATN, BSE. ATN is in my recommendations for today. BSE, also insights for lifting SRDC shares. Tingnan ko yan. Hindi ko alam yan Hindi na ako gaano updated sa PSE actually. Just basing on fundamentals of the companies that I know and been following. So yun lang ang pinaglalaruan ko as of the moment. SRDC, I don't know updates about that company as of the moment. So I'll try my best to check it out. But sharing my screen, punta tayo sa sino ba to? BSC. Alright, si ATN, madadaanan natin yun mamaya. Sinto, si Happy Tambay. Si BSC naman, ayan, nasa MA20 yung bounce niya. So, medyo shaky yan. Laki ng binaba niya below MA20. But I could be wrong. Yes, but it sustained MA20. So, yeah, MA20, test it out. The stock is on a strong uptrend. So far, so good naman yung galaw niya. Test it out sa MA20. Maganda naman yung spike ng volume on that bounce. I think this is gonna stabilize, but I could be wrong. This is the one that's been bothering me. So baka may nag-ano lang dyan, baka may nag-take profits lang, tapos binili ka agad ng mga tao, umakyat din and sustain MA20. So MA20, if you want to test it out, test out MA20. It's just not part of my recommendations for today. Yuriko, Lucena, magandang umaga. Yoni Pioca, good morning. Arjel Mendoza, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. ISM po, thanks. ISM po, hirap diba? Sabi ko buy on the dips. No, not buy while it's flying up. Buy the dips. This was the dip before. We were talking about it. I even recommended it there. So, yun po yung entry dapat. There is a breakout here. Sinasabi ng mga tao, breakouts. So, then again, I told you I don't like breakouts, especially yung breakouts nandito sa taas. But anyways, if you wanna trade it and you wanna go aggressive, yeah, that could be a good entry point. Sa mga taong konti lang ang nabili dito, wag po kayong bibili dyan. Masasayang ang gains nyo. Just wait for the pullback and bounce again before you wanna enter the stock again. So I'm not recommending ISM today. Should you really wanna enter, best if you breakout strategy could be good. It could still go up. May momentum naman yung stock. Maganda yung volume and it's touching the upper Bollinger Band plus the breakout. So, ang daming signals na there's gonna be momentum for today. So, momentum trading, sabayan nyo ng breakout strategy. At least may base kayo. That's for ISM. Should you really wanna go aggressive on this stock. Ronald Ray Tome, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Pa-insights sa kay PHA. Si PHA naman, just keep buying the dips. Nagde-dip pa siya ngayon. So far, wala pang bounce. So, mamaya na. DD, eto si DD maganda kaso nga lang nasa resistance na siya ngayon. I don't want to recommend it yet while it's very near resistance. Wala po tayong base dyan, baka bumulusok yan sa support, malaking talo ninyo. Okay, we're reaching resistance levels, so break out as much as possible for DD is the best entry for position traders. So far wala pang position ngayon. GB, good morning, Sir Lloyd, and to the whole family. Good morning to you too, GB. Maria Cristina, John, Salazar. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Mag-pullback pa kaya ang market? I want to buy more. May BP na kasi. That we cannot say. Medyo mahirap We're shaky at these levels. PSEI, we are at resistance levels We can't say really if magpo-pullback siya. So far, so good. May trend kasi si market ngayon. I can't say if magpo-pullback siya at all. siguro with the international market slowing down, maybe it's still gonna pull back today. Pero marami naman stock na nasa baba na eh. Si JFC nasa baba pa. Alright, umakyat nga pala si JFC. Good job sa mga pumasok. Sila BPI nasa baba pa. You can get in these stocks kahit na hindi mo na antayan ang pullback ni market. Meron namang stocks na nasa baba pa. Raymond Arano, good morning Sir Lloyd. Pakibati naman yung anak ko si Sian. Hi Sian, good morning. Birthday po niya ngayon. Hi, happy birthday, Sian. Alright, Ali Tugs, LTG, JFC po. Si Ali, I already recommended this on the bounce. So far, umaakyat na. One of my recommendations yesterday. Pwede pa habulin should you want to. I think it will still go up with the trend that it has. Tugs naman, recommended it yesterday. There's a good spike in volume again. Even though it's red, that's still okay. That's accumulation signal. That means merong mga taong bumibili. Right? So far, so good. Tugs is still okay. LTG, I did recommend LTG on the breakout, I believe. Diba? So, medyo umaangat na siya ngayon for the past 2 days. If it bounces, that will confirm the support. That will be your entry point for LTG. Right? JFC, si JFC recommended it not yesterday but the other day. So far, so good. We recommended it because of the bounce and umakyat na po siya. Today, I don't want to recommend it. We have a resistance right here. Best to do a breakout entry. That will be an ascending triangle breakout. So, JFC, mamaya na lang pang breakout if ever you're trading it. But for investors, definitely it's still a buy. Okay? JFC, after JFC. Hazel Miranda, ISM Puser. ISM, masyado mataas na. If you are aggressive, try to do a breakout. Baka magka-momentum pa. Ganda ng mga news ni ISM lately. Bull and Bear, good day coach. Good morning then. Cecil Lorente, good morning po. Nga pala guys, kindly share the video. A little request from my end. I hope I've earned this. Please share the video to your Facebook walls and to your Facebook groups para naman po mga newbies or mga friends niyo malaman nila there are programs like this that will help them in their stock market journey, especially sa mga newbies sa trading groups ninyo. Alright? Cyrus Perez, good morning Sir Lloyd. Insights niyo po kay Primex at Geo. Thank you po, Primex and Geo. Let's check out Primex and Geo. PRMX, this is from Cyrus. So si Primex, antay lang tayo ng bounce. If that bounces, that is a confirmation of the support again. It will be a good entry point should you want to enter Primex. Okay? Primex and Geo. Kamustahin natin si Geo. So far, so good. Nagsusupport naman siya. Kaso nga lang walang volume, walang momentum. Though, yeah, medyo shaky pa ang galaw ni Geo. Really not sure. But there's a support right here. That could be a good entry point to test for your support. I don't want to recommend it yet as of the moment. Okay? This message has been held for review. Nagre-review na ngayon, sir. Noel Menano, sir, thanks po for reading my GF last stream. Nag-create na po ako ng account last month sa eToro pero di po na link yung link up to your referral. Please send me a message, okay? Sino ba yan? Nawala. Noel? Alright, send me a message. Was that Noel? Teka lang, hindi. Ayan, si Noel nga. Alright. Noel, please send me a message. I'm gonna be asking for your eToro username para ma-check if it's under me already. If not, we can request it to be transferred under me, your referral. The referral is gonna be a very big help for the channel. Thank you so much. Dan Kiben, good day sir. Insights on BHI. Ito si BHI, tinitignan ko to the past few days. Ganda yung medyo inaabangan natin yung bounce niya. So far, wala pa eh. But the movement is now inside the Bollinger Band. So that means lesser momentum na for the downtrend. And look at this. 4 days, nag-hold na yung support. Pag nag-green yan, I think it will be a good entry point since we have a divergence already. Pataas na yung RSI natin while even if the prices are going down. So that's momentum starting to pick up. Yung momentum ng downtrend niya, pawala na and starting to go positive already. It's just that we need more price action. Baka mag-green yan today. If a green today will happen, that's 5 days na nag-hold yung support. That will be a good entry point. There is already good volume on that same price. So that means there's accumulation. That's a bullish signal. So that's somehow positive kay BHI. If it goes green, yes, I will say test buy nyo si BHI while it's already cheap. We're reaching support levels at this area. So that's a good entry point for BHI. Good find, dandan. Inaabangan ko yan actually. Gerald Espares, FNI, ECP, PCOR po. Thanks, Sir Lloyd. Good day. FNI, Ferronickel. Maganda yung support ni FNI. So far so good. Yeah, pwede nyo test kay FNI. Ako lang right now, iniisip ko kasi yung news na nangyari kay FNI, yung mga sub-companies nila about pollution. About irresponsible mining. Kaya medyo iwas ako yung FNI, but price action wise maganda na may support niya. ECP. Alright, we recommended ECP here sa support niya. So far so good. The support is still sustaining. Buy as long as the support holds for ECP. That's a very solid support right there. So andyan pa rin tayo. So hopefully it sustains. If not, just cut your losses, okay? I received negative feedback the past few days. Sabi, I should be dapat may disclaimer po ako sa mga recommendations ko. You know me, I always put disclaimers. Hindi niya lang siguro nabasa yung nasa video description. Andyan po yung disclaimer ko. My recommendations are highly technicals already, right? Kasi the fundamentals of these I've already studied. I only recommend the stocks that I know are fundamentally good. Yan po. So, but then again, this is stock market. I don't know if kailangan pa ba natin at this point. Siguro yes, because there are newbies. But you know, at this point, I've always been mentioning to you guys na the stock market is not predictable, right? All we can do is try to position. If ever we are wrong, we cut our losses. Since my recommendations are for trading, you have to learn how to cut loss, okay? So I'll keep mentioning that every day. Baka kakapasok lang ng tao na yun, tas nakita niyang ganito. Then again, stock market is not predictable. I always reiterate that. Wala pong manghuhula sa stock market. We just lower our risk as much as possible. Just in case we're right, then we win big. Just in case we're wrong, then we lose small. That's our goal as a trader. Okay? Joel, asan tapos na ako niyan. ECP PCOR. Ito si PCOR gumagawa ng peak kasi. Tingnan natin ulit si PCOR. Right, so PCOR is forming a plateau here. Right? So, we have a resistance. Ito yung problema ko yung PCOR. Maganda naman yung 3 white soldiers pattern niya. Then again, it's not worth the risk. May resistance tayo dyan. The best entry point will be a breakout for this kind of position. So, breakout lang tayo. This is a flag pattern right here. So, yan, breakout lang for PCOR. Just wait for the breakout, then that should be your entry point. FNI ECP PCOR. Thanks po, Sir Lloyd. You're welcome. Joffrey Alob. Hi, Sir Lloyd. Good morning. Watching here from Oman. Good morning po sa inyo dyan, mga kapatid natin OFWs from Oman. Ang aga-aga pa dyan, tas nanonood na sila ng daily grind. Mabuhay po kayo. Liovin Deselos, good morning. Vita and MPI po. Si Vita. So si Vita, we recommended Vita on this breakout. Nag-pullback pa siya kahapon. Let's see if it bounces today. Bounce will be a confirmation of that new support. So, abang lang ng bounce kay Vita. Next is MPI. I've been recommending MPI dito, dito, at dito. So, 3 dips po yan ni-recommend ko si MPI. So, all the spots were hit. So, maganda yung mga entries natin dyan right now. Antayin natin the next wave. Yan po. Yan yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. This is not a breakout. Right, ha? Little lesson for today. Again, I want to review this lesson to you guys kasi yung mga tao, pag nakakita ng ganito, they say, Sir Lloyd, si MPI breakout because of this previous resistance. And then they always say, Sir Lloyd, this is a breakout. Okay, one of my lessons in my seminar is knowing when a breakout really is. I don't consider this a breakout. Why? Because the stock is on an uptrend. We're seeing higher highs from previous high, another higher high from previous high, diba? So that's an uptrend. Higher high and higher low, higher high, right? So if that's the case, then the support is going up and the resistance is also going up. In reality, this is not a breakout. You're nearing resistance at that level. That's why I don't consider that a breakout. And then there it is. We're expecting the pullback. And then after the pullback, syempre, inaabangan na natin siya sa support. And then that's the support right there. That's why we recommended it there. And umangat na po siya. It's not a breakout. Same scenario for today. That's not a breakout. Guys, that's near resistance. The support and resistance of this stock is now on an upward direction, hindi po sideways. That's not a breakout, okay? Kasi ang problema is in these charts, sideways resistance and support lang ang nakikita ng chart. That's why newbies usually mistake this for a breakout. Guys, I want to correct that. Okay, that's not a breakout. That's still near resistance because this stock is on an uptrend. Same with the downtrend, di ba? Pag downtrend ng stock like this right here, where is the resistance? Sideways ba? No, the resistance is downwards. And then pag nag-break siya ng resistance, that is the breakout and reversal ng trend, right? So this is the support. Diyan siya laging nagbabounce on this support. That support and resistance on a downtrend, it's downwards. Same with the upward right here. If you want to join the seminar, right, if I invite you to join my seminars, you are gonna be learning so many things. Mas systematize lang doon, what you call this, from the very basic to everything you need sa isang video lang. Send me a message so I can give you the details to access the replay of the seminars that I am having. Para on demand, whenever you want to watch it, you can, right? Send me a message. Davao, we're still finalizing the venue for Davao. Next month, July 13, I'll see you there. Dalawa pong seminar yan. In the morning is the financial literacy seminar. We're gonna teach you how to attain financial freedom. If you have kids, if you don't want to join that, send your kids. We're gonna teach them. It's gonna be a very fruitful seminar. Let's start them young, right? Let's educate them already, right? Sa morning yan, financial literacy. In the afternoon, sa morning, introduce rin natin partly about stock market, how to earn in the stock market, how to be a millionaire in investing in stock market. In the afternoon is trading, right? How to trade, right? I'm gonna be teaching everyone what my strategy is when it comes to trading. Davao, July, August, first weekend of August, will be in Rome, Italy. We're still also finalizing the venues, so abangan nyo po yan. Magpo-post po ako ng poster most probably by this week about that. Leovin De Celos, good morning, sir. Vita, sir, details po, abang lang. Alright, for this week, we should be I should be uploading details, more details this week. Before I go to Mindanao, dapat kahapon kami pumunta na Mindanao, kaso nga lang hindi natuloy. Most probably this afternoon, if matutuloy po ako, I'll be updating you guys. Most probably walang daily grind bukas if I go to Mindanao today. I'm still on standby and just waiting for a go signal there if napadala na yung mga kawayan kasi nasa bukid pa. Right? Sir, good morning. Sir, interested sa video seminar? Thank you. Send me a message po sa Financial Freedom 101. I'll send you a response whenever I can so that I can give you the details. Morning, sir, from Leovin. Vita and MPI. Si Vita, tapos na to. We talked about Vita already and MPI. 3D Printwiz. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. How do we know if a resistance or support is strong or weak? How do you know if a support and resistance is strong or weak? Right, very good question. The more it is hit, the stronger that support is, right? The more it is hit, the stronger that support is. Like this one right here, DNL. Let's just medyo shaky yung support niya, but around this area has been hit many times, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This area has been hit for how many times, and that is where the prices usually go up. So this is a strong support area, right? The more it is hit, the stronger it becomes. For short-term support, Resistance, ilang beses yan na hit, the stronger it is. Like this one right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is an area. It's not just a price. A resistance is an area. Right? Hindi lang karamihan ng newbies tinitingnan nila presyo yung resistance. No. Support and resistance is not just a line. It's an area. Whenever that's hit, the prices start to go down. So this is a very strong resistance for DNL. It's been hit there for how many days and then hindi na nag-sustain for after that. Diba? So the support area is right here around this area. Ilang beses na yun na-hit yung area na yan, and whenever that the price is already that area, nagsisimula na siya umakyat. Right? So the more it is hit, the stronger it becomes. Okay, Noel Menano, sir, sa dami ng stocks sa international, what's your first step in stock selections, lalo na po multiple major index says sa US? What I do is, excuse me, Barlitoy, love, please one love. Come here. Right, so, ganito yung ginagawa ko. I'm trying to apply what I've been learning in PSE, right? Ang system ko kasi sa PSE is, look for fundamentally good companies. Ang daming fundamentally good companies nga lang sa US, diba? So, that's good because it opens up your options to enter. Ang ginagawa ko ngayon is I have a watch list and I go through them, and then kung may nakita ako na buy signal, and then I buy it. Kung wala, then wala. I'm not investing naman sa international market. Ang ginagawa ko is trading. So, naghahabang, for example, McDo, masyado mataas pa si McDo. McDo, nag-pull back lately. Si Starbucks, Google. Kaya pinasok si Google kasi kaka-pullback lang, and we're seeing good response from our investment in Google. Let me see. Ito yung mga investments natin ngayon. So far, so good. Yung iba naman negative, less than 1% pa lang. So, it's still, still accumulating. Bumabelo pa yung mga yan. So, Google. Here, let's look at the chart of Google. We are already up 2%. View chart of Google. Why did I enter Google? Because of the dip right here, dito ko na lang tignan kasi medyo doon. Google Alphabet. Right, so entered Google because it reached a bottom level of the RSI. Ang international market RSI ko is, ang ginagamit ko is 30, right? Kasi minsan lang yan umaabot ng 30. Talaga, look at the history, 30 lang ang abot yan, hindi umaabot sa 20 ang RSI ng international market because of the volume. Now, for how many, for the past few, even years, ilang beses lang yun nag-hit ng RSI 20, ng RSI 30, and when it hit that RSI at that level, dyan siya nagsisimulang mag-stabilize. Now, it hit RSI 30 again. It's a go for the RSI, and I'm seeing stabilization right here. For 4 days, the price has been holding at that level. Kaya pinasok po dyan. And now we're up 2%. Nagpo-pull back po siya. We're waiting for a bounce for a re-entry. Ganun po ang ginagawa ko. Si Google is one of my picks. That's why I look for entries. For example, Microsoft. I always check Microsoft every day if ever may entry point. I entered Microsoft on a breakout strategy and nag-sustain naman yung breakout niya. That is why we still have Microsoft. I'm still holding on to Microsoft. We're still at the breakout levels. Okay naman. Si Natgas, tignan niyo po si Natgas. Hindi lang ito stocks. This is indices. Natgas. Right, natural gas. Yan. So, we've already hit RSI also, a good signal for RSI. That's why I entered Natgas, and umakyat po siya the past few days. Still going okay pa naman. Nagpo-pull back pa si Natgas. I think this is gonna bounce anytime soon. The past few days, gumagawa na siya ng support even though it's red. Somehow that's a support. So, I think Natgas is still gonna go up. So, ilang beses ko yun inabangan si Natgas, right? There was a signal right here to buy. Hindi ko pinasok si Natgas dyan. I was waiting for it to make a support and then bounce, but hindi siya nag-bounce, so bumaba pa. Pagbaba niya, that was already a good signal for me kasi look at this right here. Pababa ang presyo. I'm just giving you my technical analysis why I entered Natgas, and so far it's been rewarding us already. Okay, pababa ang presyo. RSI is going up. Sorry. I'm just using my mouse and making lines kaya medyo tagilid-tagilid. So that's a bullish divergence. That's why I entered this not gas at this area. And so far, it's been working. I think this is already good. It should go up anytime soon. Sana makapag-take profits na tayo. At around 6% to 8%, I'm gonna be taking profits, selling half there. And then hopefully it still goes up. Napakamura na ngayon ng nat gas. Though, linagay ko to sa, what do you call this? Linagay ko ito sa newsletter ko. I did mention there, medyo negative ang impact kay natgas because of supply. Dumadaming supply sa natgas kaya bumababa siya. And this was the effect right here. And we are at a point of stabilization already, so I hope mag-reversal na si natgas after that. But then again, that's how I do my picks, right? I have a watch list of stocks that I want to buy, right? Sina natgas, oil, gold, Microsoft, Google, McDonald's, Starbucks, ang dami pong stocks dyan. I just check them every day for buy signals. Kung wala, hindi ko bibilhin. Diba? Example, lumipad na si Apple. Apple is in one of my, what do you call this? I even posted about this. I told you guys na I'm just waiting for Apple to give me a buy signal. So, I was waiting for a pullback for Apple. Diba? I posted Apple like this right here. I said on my post na guys, I'm looking for an entry for Apple. I'm just waiting for this to do a pullback. Kaso nga lang, nung pumula siya, diba? Hindi siya nagbigay ng magandang pullback. But already, we were able to see this entry point of Apple and it's already been gaining. I wasn't able to enter it because I am very cautious in the international market for now. I don't want to be aggressive because hindi ko pa nakuha talaga ang timpla of aggressiveness in the international market. Dapat pala sa international market, isang bounce lang na ganyan, pwede mo na yung pasukin. Nakakatakot kasi hindi ako sanay pag dollars na nakikita ko. If you see these guys, positive $11 dollars na yan. Usually yan, pag negative $1 ako, parang ang sakit pakitingnan sa akin, pero in reality, that is just how many pesos? 80 pesos. Ganitong presyo, so 80 pesos lang pala yan, so okay pa lang pala. It's a different feeling sa international market, especially if you see dollars. So you have this, I don't know, it's the psychology. If we see dollars, medyo mahal yan. So kahit 11 lang yan, $11 lang yan. Pag nakita mo dollars, parang ang laki ng pakinggan. So I'm not still used to the emotion in the international market. But the point is, dapat pinasok ko na ito dito. I was waiting for a pullback for it to make a support, pero hindi na siya nag-support. Tumuloy-tuloy na, so sayang yung opportunity. Dapat pinasok ko na pala yun. Then again, we were able to catch that, right? Because of this RSI. I use a 30 RSI sa international market. If you check how many times Apple just did that, touching the lower RSI, usually ang RSIs sa international market are very accurate. Okay? Hindi pareha sa PSE na nanloloko ang RSI. But international market, RSI is really friendly, very friendly, especially on very good stocks. Minsan lang po yan mag-hit ng ganyan, and then whenever that is hit, usually tama. Just in case you're wrong, we can always cut our losses naman, diba? Ganun lang sa international market. So, that's how I use my picks. RSI is my best friend in the international market. If you see that, that's usually a good sign. Okay, so Laika, good morning. Sir Lloyd, good morning din. Jaime Villaflor, good morning, sir. RLT, kamustahin natin si RLT? Ayaw mag-load. Raging Bull by ISM po. Hindi ko I want to be responsible with my recommendations. I don't want to recommend stocks na nangliliparan na. ISM, congratulations sa mga naniwala sa akin, sa mga nabash. Congratulations sa mga nagbodega kay ISM. You should be reaping your patience by now. Right? Congrats again. Ayaw mag-load ni RLT, so let's just skip it. Raging Bull, ISM, Arnold Medic, good morning, sir. Raging Bull, Chili. Right. Noel Menano, I found watching Bloomberg News for international stock is very helpful in stock selections and company news besides using TradingView. Tama, maganda yung Bloomberg, especially sa news nila. You should be starting to watch that. Social na kayo ngayon. International business news na pinapanood ninyo. It feels good, right? It's a big change when I started to go international. Started to focus in the international market. It's a big change, but it's a very big challenge then at the same time. But it feels good. Providencio Sales, sir, our SRDC lifted trading halt today. Ang problema ko kay SRDC is hindi ko alam fundamentals niya. So if ever na-lift yung trading halt niya today, that should be good. If the company's been doing well before the lifting, it should make the stock go up. There's momentum there. Mag-momentum trading kayo if ever magsimula siyang tumaas today. Try nyo ang momentum niyan. Okay? Val Flora, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Yoni Pioka, sir, pwede ba humabol kay FEN? If you're an investor, yes, definitely. Right? If you're an investor kay FEN, I think down sa Investograms. Oh boy. Not when I'm doing the live. Come on, wag ngayon, Investograms. Hi. Okay ba Investograms niyo guys on your end? Somehow Investograms is not working. Oh, it's not loading on my end. May plan pa ba sir bumili ng stock sa eToro yung medyo masasagad port natin? Hey, buy more kay Google. Actually guys, I'm gonna teach you something. Instagram is not working. Right, I only invest 75% of my port. Right? Hindi ko po all in yan. 75%, we're already at 75%, so I'm not buying most probably any positions soon. Kasi I'm protecting my risk score. This is one way to protect your risk score. Never go all in on your port. Kasi the system interprets that na you are ipit ka. Wala ka magagawa pag naka-all in ka. Right? If ever the stock gives you an opportunity to buy more or average down, hindi ka makapag-average down kasi ipit ang lahat ng port mo. That's a plus to your risk score. And hindi po kayo makakopya if mataas ang risk score ninyo. So, please understand if you only see maximum around 75% of my port being used. Okay? So, just to be, just to be transparent with those who are copying me. Okay? And po, pwede po ba humabol kay FEN? Ayaw mag-load ng Investograms ko. Okay na, Investograms. Okay, Investa. Ayun, nag-load na. Right? Baka nawala lang yung kanina. Alright, so let's go back. Let me load my chart layout. Si FEN, RLT kanina, di ba? Una si RLT. Sorry about that. Nagkaroon ng technical issues. RLT, so far so good. This is starting to form a rounded bottom. I'd say after this breakout. Right, if this does a breakout, enter RLT. That's a confirmation that this stock is already starting to go up. Okay, for RLT, antay lang ng breakout. FEN, eto si FEN, kung pwede pa bang habulin. If you're an investor, yes. If you're a trader, I will ask you, do we have a position right there? If ever pumasok ka dyan, saan ang cut loss mo? That's the biggest question of a trader. Please, if you want to mature as a trader, wag po kayong maiinggit sa mga stocks na nagliliparan niya. Wait for the pullback. Wait for this position right here. Wait for a breakout. If ever may breakout man, then po ang ginagawa ng trader. This one is the nearest to MA20. This would have been our best entry point. Dapat dito tayo humabol, hindi doon sa taas. Okay? Kasi pag nagkabentahan yan, we don't know what will happen to the market. Nagkabentahan yan, saan ka mag-e-exit? Right? If you exit here, that's not a wise exit. We don't have any support there. And mura na nga yan. Yun nga yun dapat binibili ng mga tao. Diyan bibili ang mga tao sa pullback. Diyan ka magbebenta kung nag-pullback na, magka-cut loss, kung bilihan na area yan. 'Di ba? Nagkakamali yung laro natin if ever hinahabol nyo sa taas. So if ever you're an investor, then go ahead. Why not? You have plans on planning to do it on this stock for long term. So if ever bumaba yan, good for you. You can always average down. But then again, we're traders. I am doing this program for traders who want to be traders, have that discipline of waiting for the stock to pull back and hindi po maghahabol ng mga stocks na nasa taas na. Right? Para akong tatay na nag-ano. But then again, I want to teach you that, guys, right? Especially sa mga newbies. Tommy Montano Escobedo, good morning, coach. Happy to watch live. Again, insights niyo po kay BPI and DNL. Thanks po, BPI and DNL. Habang mura pa po yan, bilhin niyo na po yan. Magbodega na kayo. Alright, nagpo-pullback na ngayon si BPI. Recommended BPI here at the bottom. Nagpo-pullback. Wait lang ng bounce. If it bounces, that's the best entry point. DNL naman, bodega po kay DNL. Best if you wait for a breakout for DNL. Dito natin ni-recommend sa DNL. So far, it was a good entry for us. Still going up, but we have a resistance right there. Let's see if it does a breakout. Pag nag-breakout yan, definitely pasukan nyo na si DNL. Okay? Nasdaq, sir. The index, Nasdaq, NSDQ, and NDAQ. And si Nasdaq, nag-pull back and then bounce. That is a good bounce for Nasdaq. So, this is gonna be good, right? I think Nasdaq is gonna be doing well the next coming days. So far, so good. Na-hit na untog lang siya sa resistance. It did do a breakout the past few days. So, that's a good sign. Nag-pull back lang after that. So, Nasdaq, really far from MA20, but maganda naman yung projections sa international market lately. Emily Goltz, good morning, sir. Pabati kay Jocelyn Perdegosa. Newbie po siya. Nanonood siya ngayon. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, Emily. Thanks for inviting your friend. Guys, ito yung reason why I always ask for you to share the video para po yung mga newbies malaman nila about this program. And we can invite more newbies to watch this. Wala akong pakialam sa mga magagaling na mag-trade. That's not our goal. Our goal is to help those who just started to enter in the stock market, right? Nile Harold Managa, good morning, coach. Pasili po ng VLL and ABG. VLL and ABG. VLL still holding the support sa VLL, diba? So, buy as long as the support holds for VLL. Yan po yung support niya. Pasensya na if hindi straight yung linya ko. But the support is there. VLL and ABG. Si ABG naman, nagpo-pullback pa. Let's see if we can get a bounce anytime soon. Pag nag-bounce yan sa ABG, definitely that's an entry. So, ngayon wala pa. So, wag muna. Next is SMC. Ito si SMC. Tinitingnan ko. Si FB is one of my recommendations for today. Si SMC, medyo shaky ako eh. Though we have a bounce right here. This has been sustaining for 3 trading days already. This could be a good pullback, right? Good price action. I'd say yes for SMC. We have a secondary support here. Oh. Tapos na rin yung downtrend ni SMC. So yeah, I guess this is a good entry point for SMC. That's a higher low already. Good to enter SMC. I'd say yes. Neil Harold Managa, PXP coach. Yun nga lang, if ever mali tayo, guys, please plan your trade. Huwag lang pasok na hindi nyo naplanuhan saan lalabas. Dapat alam nyo saan lalabas, okay? Neil Harold Managa, PXP coach, paki-include. Si PXP, nag-break pa ng support, so iwas muna. Antay lang tayo ng stabilization for PXP. So far, wag muna. Travador, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Maxis and PHA, please. Si Maxis, mataas na po. I recommended this the past few days during this bounce. There's good volume in it on the last trading day, so that should be good. Let's see if pwede pa bang hambulin. This is our support. Let's see our price range. Yeah, -3. Medyo masakit na ito. -7 ang cut loss natin. So, if kaya nyo po yan, I'd say yes. Tapos na yung downtrend ni Maxis. Okay, nag-breakout na siya. That's why we recommended it. And it's already starting to go up. Try to bargain near support as much as you can for Maxis. I don't want to recommend it now. Medyo mataas na po. I recommended it there. So, congratulations sa mga pumasok when I recommended it. We saw a divergence at that area right here. That's why we recommended it, diba? Kaya pinasok natin si Maxis. It's already an entry. If today, try to bargain na lang. Try nyo makamura at around 12, what do you call this? At around 12.4, around 12.6, and 12.4. Kung kaya nyo pa, right? Kung makakahingi pa kayo ng tawad, better do that. If ever hindi, I don't want to recommend it. Unless 7% loss is okay with you guys, which for me isn't. Okay? PHA, just keep buying the dips. Nagde-dip po siya ngayon. So, antay lang ng bounce before you wanna enter PHA. Right. Good morning po from Zenaida Karunungan. Good morning po. Insights po kay DNL. We just talked about that. Seno, good morning. ABS and BPI. Si ABS, medyo maraming bad news kay ABS ngayon. So, I don't wanna recommend it. That naka-hold na yung ano nila. Yung tawag nito, franchise nila. So that should be, I think makakalusot naman yun sa ABS, but we don't really know for sure. Okay, BPI. Si BPI, just keep buying. Antay lang tayo sa dips ni BPI. Antay lang tayo sa bounce. Okay, GB. Sir Lloyd, pasilip din po si BCOR at IRC. BCOR, IRC nasa recommendations ko yun. Daanan natin yan in a bit. Right. Siguro last lang muna sa'yo. And then we can go to the, to the recommendations for today. Si BCOR recommended it here. Somehow, nagsusustain pa naman yung MA20. So, as long as MA20 holds, you can test BCOR. Get in here at that MA20 as much as possible. Kasi pag bumagsak yan, again, there's no guarantees in the stock market. Pag bumagsak yan, at the very least, maliit lang ang risk ninyo since malapit kayo sa MA20. Okay? Get in your MA20 as much as you can. I'll stop with, meron dito si Philippus Namonjebo. Will gold be good for buying, sir? Let's check out gold. I think this guy is a foreigner. So, God tuloy na sulat ko. Gold. So far so good si gold. Right? I am seeing good movement for gold. It's just that it has a resistance right now. After doing sideways, we have a resistance right here. It did attempt to break out. That's a good sign. This is forming a cup. Sorry. This is forming a cup and handle formation. Right? A very good entry for gold will be a breakout. Though we are at resistance levels already, short-term resistance for gold is there. But this breakout should be a very good entry for gold. Okay, just wait for the breakout for gold should you want to enter it. Okay, so I'll stop with Philippos Namonjebo for now. Okay, I'm gonna go to my recommendations for the Philippine stock market for today. Okay, number one, andyan po sa video description natin. Sorry, I'll put it on the comments. Gurpe, what about small caps? Small caps na stock in the international market. Si eToro cannot trade small caps market since we are copy trading. If I enter a small cap market and I have a few $1 million behind me copying me, that is gonna create a slippage for the stock. If I short sell it, it's gonna create a very big sell order. If I buy it, it's gonna create a very big buy order for that small cap stock. And that's gonna create bad movement in the market. That's why eToro doesn't trade small caps. Okay, first recommendation for today is food. Right, we talked about this the past trading day. I told you guys, wait ng breakout kay food. I think it's gonna break out, but it always pays to wait for confirmation. Right, this is an ascending triangle, and it did a breakout. So that's an entry point right there. Okay, that's a breakout. So food po is already good for me. I'd say yes, it's a buy for food for today. Next kay food is ALLHC, previously Pulpy, nag-bounce sa MA20. This stock is a very good stock. I'd say yes, it's a buy already. Testing nyo po. If it sustains, then that's gonna be a good continuation of the trend. If ever mali tayo, just please cut your losses. Right? Disclaimer ko po yan sa mga recommendations ko. I cannot predict the market. No one can predict the market. Okay? COSCO. COSCO after bagal na investograms. After the massive pullback for COSCO, we have a support area right here. Right? So it's been already holding. We have this support held for how many days already? And it did create a dip there and then bounced at that support. That's a good entry point for me. I'd say yes, COSCO is a buy. we are reaching support areas already. I'd say yes, COSCO is a buy. Just make sure you plan your trade, okay? Look for a cut loss level. Actually, -3 below that support will be a very good cut loss. 675 is the support. Just look for -3 below that for your cut loss. Try it, right? I don't want to mention ano yung -3% dyan as long kasi gusto ko matuto kayo maghanap ng -3% below support, okay? Some people were asking me, Sir Lloyd, can you what they call this, can you mention the numbers as much as possible, saan yung entry, saan yung cut loss? I don't want to spoon feed that anymore. That's super simple already, okay? I don't want to spoon feed that. I want you guys to do that on your own. That is gonna be helpful in your development as a trader, okay? Asa na ako? Next kay COSCO is IRC. Alright, si IRC just bounced after the pullback. This stock has massive momentum right now. I'd say yes, IRC is a buy. We can test it out. That will be your support for IRC. Cut loss below that support, okay? IRC is good to go for me today. And yung pullback na hinintay natin, marami nang tatanong about IRC. That's the entry point we can test for IRC. Next kay IRC is FB, right? I'm recommending FB for today. Just been confirming this support right here. I'd say yes, okay na si FB. Tapos na yung parang downtrend yan. Nagsa-stabilize na siya. Hopefully, this support holds. In case it doesn't hold, just cut loss below that, okay? But I think it's just already okay. FB is a very good company. I'd say marami pong mag-i-invest pa dyan. So, if maraming investors, that will be good for the company. ATN, right? Nag-double bottom sa ATN after this divergence. We recommended ATN there. Okay? Umakyat siya, nag-pull back, and then created and just confirmed the support again. And that support, look at this right here. Sideways as support, pero RSI is going up. Divergence, two types of divergence. We're saying two types of divergence here. You should notice that. Okay? If you don't have the divergence cheat sheet yet, I want you to prepare your, what they call this, your screenshot. Okay, I'm gonna show this to you. Dalawa pong positive signals ang sunod-sunod na lumabas kay ATN. Let's go to the bullish side. The first signal that we saw is ito yun. So this is the prices, the blue signs, and the RSI is the red waves. So pagpababa yung support but RSI is going up, that's a regular divergence. What we're seeing right now is the sideways and support, right? Exaggerated divergence. Sideways and support but RSI is going up. So this, right, screenshot in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay, so we're done. So this was the first divergence, pababa yung support. Let me just zoom in if I can. Ito right here. So pababa yung support niya. Let me increase the RSI para klaro. Let me draw the lines again so that it will be clearer. Let me just hide the Bollinger Bands. Okay, so here is the price. This is the price right here, diba? The bottom of the prices is going down. You can see that right there. Pababa po yung direction niya. But during those points, the RSI is going up right here. So from this point to that point, that's upwards. Even if the prices are going down, that's this one right here. Regular divergence, pababa yung support, RSI is going up. That's why we recommended it here. And when we recommended that, it did go up right there. Kaso ka lang hindi nag-sustain gaano, but still a win for the traders. Now we have this. Just want to make this clear. Horizontal line. We have a support at that price. So sideways, support here 122, bounce at 122. So that's a support. But RSI on these points are going up. This one right here to this one right here. So these are the 2 points. These are the 2 points. Pataas na siya. Going back to the cheat sheet, this is what you're seeing. Sideways support and RSI is going up. That's a bullish exaggerated divergence. That's another buy signal. So we are seeing bullish signals from here. But then again, technical analysis is not foolproof. Hindi po 100% ang technical analysis. But we use that as our bias that the stock should go up. If we're right, then this is very good because it's a very low risk position right now. Huwag niyo po sasayangin ng ganitong position. Okay? I will be emphasizing on this. If you wanna ask me anong paborito kong position right now, this is anong stock ang paborito ko right now, this one right here. Okay? Just in case we are wrong. Right? Just in case we're wrong, you can always cut loss below that. Okay? But then again, I'm recommending ATN for long term, so this is a very good dip. Pasokin nyo na ng pera yan. Sayang. Okay? It's just that my bias here is strong right now because of these signals that we're seeing. Okay, for what do you call this? For ATN. Let me just load my chart layout again. Nawala yung volume ko. Alright, now it's back. Okay, meron tayong spammer. Let me just remove that message. May nag-comment pa ng kapa. Ay nako. Anyways, let me just go back up. So IRC, yan po yung last recommendation ko sa ATN. So I hope you learned on my, what do you call this, on my recommendations. Let me go back to the Let me go back to the comments. Hindi ko maalala sino yung last. One moment. Still waiting for the Ayan. Last ng pick kanina. Taka lang. Ayun, seto. Last natin si Filipos Namonjebo, right? Jeff Marion Toledo. Sir, good morning, ABA and MRC. ABA, kamustahin ko nga si ABA. Medyo mataas pa si ABA, right? We recommended ABA here at the bottom. And it's already going up. I don't want to recommend it yet for now. Maybe it will do a pullback and then bounce. That should be the best entry for ABA. But for now, I can't find an entry point for ABA. So, medyo mahirap po. MRC naman. MRC, nagpo-pullback pa. Been recommending MRC for how many days? Let's wait for it to stabilize again before I want to recommend MRC. Antay lang tayo ng position natin. You don't have to buy every day. Always wait for your positions for the stocks that you want. Okay? Celine Salazar, good morning. Sean Lau, good morning, sir. Winnie S19, good morning po. And insights kay M-Wide. M-Wide is still on a downtrend. Kumustahin ko nga si M-Wide kung nagbabounce na. Wala pa. So, M-Wide still on a downtrend. I still don't want to recommend it yet. Pababa pa ng pababa. Spaghetti pababa. Monet Lagman, good morning, sir. Thoughts on BPI? We talked about BPI already. It's already, wait lang na bounce before you want to get in. IRC is in my picks. Ani, namastein ko si Ani. Ani's been looking well lately, right? So, yeah. Still okay. I'd say yes, pinakamagandang entry point kay Ani. We have a resistance right here. That will be the good entry if you can wait for a breakout. Pag nag-breakout yan si Ani, that's a good confirmation to get in Ani. Okay, wait lang tayo kay Ani ng breakout. Ron Kunanan, Sir Lloyd, GSMI po. Masyadong mataas na si GSMI. Wait for it to do a pullback again. Huwag po kayo maiinggit sa mga stocks na lumilipad na. Look at this right here. Habang lumilipad yan, saan ko laging inaabangan yan? Sabi ko sa inyo, MA20. And look at that, MA20 bounce. That is where you test it. Right? And then, nasa taas na po siya. Antayin lang tayo ng pullback again before we wanna buy GSMI. Right? Chris 18, good morning, Mentor Lloyd and Laika. Sir, Tugs po, please. Tugs, I recommended Tugs yesterday. It did climb yesterday, pero nag-pullback. But that's good volume of accumulation. Antayin lang tayo ng bounce kay Tugs ulit before we wanna enter. But so far, so good. Maganda yung price action Tugs. I think this is gonna be good reversal for Tugs. It's stabilizing. If you notice this is already a rounded bottom. We already have good price action for Tugs. That's already very good. And then we have volume already spiking up on this accumulation area. So those are bullish signals. Just wait for the green for Tugs before you want to get in. Actually, I recommended that yesterday already. Chris 18, That's for Tags. Badong RZ. Time check, it's 9:17. Badong RZ, good morning. Badong RZ, insights kay PLC. Si PLC masyado mataas na. Right, so PLC, nga pala, okay pala for so far. Yeah, I think PLC is doing well, right? I think pag magtuloy-tuloy to ng si PLC ng trend niya, starting to do an uptrend kasi higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low. This entry point right here, ito yung support niya. This is the best entry point for PLC. Lawrence Reyes, Sir Lloyd, good morning. May I know your top 3 non-blue chip stocks that are fundamentally very good na pwedeng mag-invest for long term, 2 to 3 years? Very good question from Lawrence. I'd say ATN is number 1. ATN for now kasi nasa baba pa siya. Sila CLI lumilipad na sila CPG lumilipad na. So CPG I was holding on to CPG also and PHA, pero lumipad na yung mga yan. I'd say PHA is one also. ATN, PHA, CPG medyo mataas na ngayon. I can't recommend that yet. Those two lang muna, ATN and PHA. Right, those two are the things that I'm holding right now na maganda pa I think in the future. CLI is doing well, right? It's also in my port. So, CLI also. Lawrence Reyes, sir, good morning. May I know, nabasa ko na pala yan. Ron Cunanan, GSMI, we talked about that already. Becca Tangan, good morning, sir, coach. MPI, mataas pa. ISM, mataas pa. ALLHC is in my recommendations. IMI, tingnan natin sa IMI. Yan, si IMI, nagsustain pa rin support. Antay lang green. If ever mag-green yan, that will be a good entry point for the support. That will be your entry point for IMI. IMI's been doing well lately for us, a company. So, I think that's gonna be good in the future. Lu Weng, morning. Hernan Lim, good morning, coach. Would you please show a sketch where a trailing cut loss exactly would be placed sa isang daily candle? Daily candle? You mean daily na ano? Sino bang stock na maganda ngayon trend? Right, si MPI. Let's say MPI. Right. So, whenever I buy more, for example, dito, diba, this is the first that I recommended MPI for the trend. I recommended it here. It was a good climb right here, and it gave us a higher low at this area. For example, hindi pa natin alam. This was the second time I recommended MPI. Recommended it because there's a good volume in the bounce. We were kind of sure that this was gonna go up. So the moment you enter here, this becomes our new support. Remember, when you buy more, you don't look at the previous support anymore. This becomes your support. Right? Kalimutan nyo na yung previous support. This becomes your new support, and this is where you base your trading stop loss. So, I usually cut loss -3 below that support. Right? This is just very small lang. Kaya medyo mahirap. And then here it is again. And then we're seeing the pullback, and then we see the bounce. So, when you enter more here, this now becomes your new support. That is our basis for the trailing stop loss. We have a new support. -3 below that support, that's our new trail stop loss. Okay, that's our new stop loss level. Meaning, we're trailing the supports. Sinusundan natin yung supports. The next time this stock creates a support, for example, it creates a support here and bounces, you enter here. Or even if you don't enter, that is our new support. Our stop loss now moves -3% below that support. -3% there. -3 here, -3 here, -3 here. So, meaning our supports are moving, that's trailing. And since we're looking at the stop loss, our stop loss is also trailing because our support is moving up also. It's also trailing. That is trailing stop loss. Okay? Bert Lobertas, good morning, sir. ISM. Medyo hype case ISM. It's time check. It's 9:31. Joel Jerks, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Pwede po kay Meg. Thanks po. Let's check out Meg. Alam ko mataas na to masyado si Meg eh. Right, so still doing a pullback for Meg. I will wait for Meg at MA20. Hopefully, bigyan tayo ng entry point sa MA20. If it bounces sa MA20, test it out. At least we have a very good support right there for Meg. So far, wala pa. Noel Minano, sir. Ang dami international stocks. How do you do stock selection? Lalo na multiple major indices international. I make a watch list. Isa-isa ko po yung ginagawa. For example, they say that Google is a good company. So I research about Google, right? And then if I think Google is good, then I'm gonna put that in my watch list. Yan yung titingnan ko every day. And then another one, the next day siguro, another time to study another stock, like Starbucks. So tingnan ko si Starbucks, ano yung lately mga news si Starbucks. Uy, maganda si Starbucks. I'll add that to my watch list. Then the next day, if I have time, I'm gonna study another company until I have a handful. Siguro mga 20 companies that you plan to buy fundamentally good. Yun yung pinaglalaruan ko. I don't really force myself to look at other stocks. Wala akong oras dyan. Right? Nerd Peck, good morning sir. DNL. DNL, bodega na sa DNL. Right? Still good to buy. Ken Sabornido, details sa video seminar. Send me a message sa Financial Freedom 101 so I can give you the details. Josh D, sir, what's your take on SRDC? It might make a good momentum today. Momentum trading lang po, right? Make sure you are responsible with your trading. Day trading yan. Pag lumipad na yan at sasabayan nyo, remember, wala kayong support dyan. So be sure you do intraday trading. If you do not know how to do intraday trading, then wag na po, right? Wag nyo pong habulin, okay, maiinggit, right? Kier Acabado, Sir Lloyd, MRC po. MRC, buy as long as the support holds for MRC. Bilisan ko lang ito kasi it's already 9:23. Dito sa support tayo bibili for MRC. Aris de la Peña, sir, good morning. Bcor and CHP po. Have a blessed day, Bcor. Review lang tayo kay Bcor. Nagpo-pull back pa yan. Get in your MA20 as much as possible for Bcor. But then again, this is shaky for me. This is a head and shoulder pattern. So, I think tapos na ang uptrend ni Bcor. I don't wanna test it now. But should you want to, use the MA20. We did recommend Bcor here. Sadly, hindi nagtuloy-tuloy. So, hopefully, umakyat siya sa mga nakapasok na. But for those na hindi pa nakapasok, I don't want to recommend it yet. It gave us a bad signal the past 2 days. CHP naman, maganda yung galaw ni CHP. But, right now, don't want to recommend it yet since malayo na tayo sa support. Hopefully, it does a pullback and gives us an entry for CHP. Vivian Malyari, Sir Lloyd, insights po kay MBT. Si MBT still good. Right? Mapakamura pa rin ni MBT. Medyo mahina, mabagal na naman si Investogram, sadly. Pasensya na po. Euclid or Beso, Sir Lloyd, Investograms ba charting tool mo po? Yes, Investograms po ang ginagamit ko. So, here's a good support right here. 1, 2, 3. 3 times na po na-hit ni MBT yung presyo na yan, and it's usually goes up whenever that price is hit. So, this is a good support. 3 times. That's a solid support. Hopefully, it does sustain. It's not a guarantee, but that's an entry point for you. Just in case mali tayo, always cut your losses, okay? Emily Gold, sir, not gas at GWPH lang yung meron sa portfolio mo na nakopy ko. Ano dahilan nito, sir? Emily, hindi ko na alam yan pag ganyan eh. I would say, email, Jeff Gu. Jeff, lagay ko sa comments at eToro.com so that they can explain it to you. I don't really know what the problem is. Haps, sir, insights po kay IRC, ISM. Thank you very much. We just talked about them. Neil Harold Managa, coach, what about WDC stocks on eToro and insights po? Don't think we have time for that anymore. Sir, ano pong risk to reward ratio na apply nyo sa international market? 1:2 po, as much as possible sa international market. Alright. That's it for today. Yun lang po kaya ko today. I'm gonna update you guys if ever magkaka-live pa tayo for tomorrow. Baka pumunta kami na Mindanao today. Hindi pa ako nakapunta yesterday. We have to go kasi kailangan na magsimula yung project sa mangisda.org. I'll just update you. But tomorrow, hopefully we can do a live. I'll see you again tomorrow or next week. As always, let's get rich together. Enjoy your day. Bye, guys.